We have Waterman Farm, which is part of the campus, and actually does have a number of wildlife species. We also have the wetlands, the Lintangi. I mean, we've got beaver, we have muskrats that are there, we have a number of waterfowl that use it at certain times of the year, and a ton of invertebrates as well. So it's a pretty diverse area.
We've got a considerable amount of green space that is scrub shrub or forested open water areas, and then we have turf grass as well. So we have a whole host of wildlife up here, from white-tailed deer to beavers, muskrats, snakes, turtles, frogs. Fish obviously come through from the river, through the wetlands, and then back into the river system.
As you move across the river, that campus is relatively devoid of species. Because of the high human use and the relative lack of cover, kind of prevents some species other than the hardiest forms, like we still have squirrels and rabbits and that type of thing.
It's a city setting. To me, that would be the leading cause of not having wildlife beyond what you would find in a city setting of raccoons and squirrels and birds and things.
Moving forward, a couple things are already happening. So the removal of the dam was a major improvement as far as aquatic species that would be using the river through the campus. And then, of course, they've done a lot of plantings along the sides of the rivers, and so that will increase habitat. And the important thing about the river is that it functions as a corridor that will allow species to colonize and to move through the campus area. You start with the aquatic insects. They generally respond first, and then the fish follow fairly quickly after that. And then there's another sequence of events, such as avian species and even some mammalian species will start to use the river more frequently if they have that prey base there.
That would probably go counter to a little bit of the development on campus, but yeah, if you could increase green space and buffer strips around the Lintangi River, I think that those things would help increase habitat.
As the cover begins to increase, that will probably enhance wildlife habitat over time. So I expect it to get better even on the eastern side of the river.